Different platform for news everything how we country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
Oh yes, Fambule. Well, now welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come to the Talking Point platform. Again, today we deal with some interesting issues that, just like always, one of the things we can look at briefly, now the panic mode where the State House they currently on. You know, this is natural. At some point in your life, either as a boss or a private citizen, you must go to encounter, or you get for encounter anxiety, fear, the fear of unknown situation. This can raise the level, the blood pressure high, because you don't know. But it can be a different thing. It can be they wait for an award, they wait for a contract, or perhaps they wait for a good news or a bad news, whatever the state is. Fear, the fear of the unknown can create some very serious tension at the body. Well, again, as a government, there's a can experience this. So we can look at the UN and the European Union. Then they about for release their own findings. You know, say each and every election after 2 to 3 months, they can release their report and say, first they can pull a preliminary report, then pull a follow-up, and after that, then put a recommendation. In 2021, they do this. In 2021, they released their final recommendation, follow-up to the 2018 election, where they named 5 institutions at the country for being the most corrupt institutions and where Salon people and see. This now a report where we all be don't talk about it be all over social media. One of the institutions where the European Union be named as being the most corrupt, according to the survey what they do. Now, guess what? The police. And after that, they name Parliament for be the most corrupt institution in the country. No, not happening. Guess what? They also go further for name with judiciary for be one of the most corrupt institutions. You don't know? No. Guess what? They name ECSL, the body will conduct this election. For B say this now one of the institutions where Salon people not get faith in. Guess what? If he say don't know, he left another one not to do. They also name waiting the PPRC, the Political Party Registration Commission. These are the 5 institutions where the EU report get problem with, according to the new survey. So now, then they are about for release another one. This it go different. These are the findings so they don't do within the election. Then you official report this now. And after probably like 2 years to 3 years, then they release another report where we just tell we some of the recommendations, just like what they do 2018, where they release the final report of recommendation or what they observe about the institutions there in 2020. So we will put here on it today. And briefly, we'll also go look at a short message where they circulate on social media, where they say Dr. Samuel Kamara in Peking don't respond to Adebayo. We can look at Nandi. And one last thing we will put here, we will put, if you check na social media, you check na YouTube, you go na all the media in general, you will probably go down here about Hamas-Israel conflict. People in the die, hundreds of people that don't die. But why I even connect with we Nayana Salon? This is a Komon-Tok. I connect with we. I can't tell you exactly how I connect with we Naya. As always, if you are the first time this for Gen we want to use this opportunity for welcoming you in our Talking Point platform. Yeah, we'll deal with issues there where the traditional media can abandon or not can talk about or not get mind talk about. Think the world no say they get the potential for can we go beyond and think they will get the potential for can we go before. Now they will deal with Naya. Consider for subscribe and be part of the community. We got a very, very formidable, strong community where they don't raise the flag of the talking point community to the highest level and they go more high. The sky is not even our limit, not just the beginning. So you can imagine the benefits we will get because yeah, we get factual information, things where it can difficult for you get in the other areas and in traditional media, except probably within the social media circle. So be part of the family. You're more than welcome. We'll not get time for waste. We can't just now. And as always, we get people who they access, no this share, not so. Many of them are so they can tell us, when I help share. This is not your contribution. We they can't just now.
Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Right, Fambuleng, yes. All right, now let we go first. Now the first thing first. Now we don't take with time. We don't do what I can say summary for make it be more easy for we Fambuleng here. Now this the circulate social media. In fact, if you go check and say I loaded, then put up the story now. Now, not just read exactly what's in this they're about. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, the European Union, the United Kingdom, the United States of America, and other local organizations, including the National Elections Watch, all contest the election's credibility, asserting it does not reflect the people's will. Opposition members claimed that their party representatives were obstructed from participating in the elections, particularly in the Southeast region, denying them to access. Before. Internal observers highlight the irregularities and inconsistency in the vote tabulation process, painting a picture of an election outcome that does not align with the desire of Sierra Leoneans. We are grappling with hunger amidst this turmoil. Despite the serious allegations against the ECSL and the government, the Sierra Leone's People's Party, SLPP government, is reportedly anxious about the impending EU reports. Now, speculation suggests that the EU report might recommend a rerun of the election as the June 24 result could undermine democracy if not rectified. Last summarize and just open Creole. Now, the most important part by the team, we didn't talk, when some of them report here, then they don't say conclude and they don't finalize them. They don't paint and find for Campulia. Waiting the officials sometimes they can just the media. They can leak some half information. This is happening internationally. Some they can just drop one bit for let the media just know something. That makes sometimes you hear they say anonymous. This report, this person will say this anonymous, or somebody who familiar with the matter, or somebody will prefer anonymity, or somebody will prefer not for calling name. Now you tell me say this and this. Now, what do we understand? The European Union, according to some suggestion, the report not commented to, then they look at the possibility for make them do a rerun of the election. Why then they do a rerun of the election? Because if these allegations then we don't see in terms of the tabulation, the transparency, all of them, if they're not rectifier, it will undermine with democracy in salon. So one of the things we perhaps go there inside the report now for rerun the election. So State House, perhaps they don't get a glimpse, they don't get a clue that make right now then they in panic mode. Yeah. All right. So the thing what they are showing now, we go make a follow-up. Once the report is out, we'll come back now, we'll come step by step explaining to the people make them understand every bit of it. The Americans then don't pull their own reports, then don't, in fact, then don't put visa restrictions, don't ban certain people from going to America, and they don't even suspend, then put on all the MCC. Now, if you check, if you follow Winaya, we count for the message from government. Government will expect 100 million euro from the EU, European Union, for help, wouldn't say budget support. But that money they no can accelerate. Why? Because of the election. 100 million euro. Yes. This now, even the government of Salone, now then be make we know, then put on a press release. They say they expect 100 million euro, 100 million euro from EU. Then they expect $60 million from the World Bank. Then they expect $20 million plus the IMF. But the IMF, we don't give them, then we don't pass a word for give them 20 million. You know, so that money then they not can just count one time. They come by piecemeal. So the IMF don't begin give them 20 million and plus the 450 million we don't get from the MCC. So these are some of the concern. Perhaps the European Union will ask for make, according to some suggestions that will come right now, for make them do a rerun of the election. Otherwise, the thing what we call democracy in the country, it will be dead, perhaps dead for good, because a lot of people then say this same thing. Say if we do not clarify, we understand who that actually win the June 24 election, then the faith in the democracy will be minimal, or sometimes it will even die. So perhaps the EU will recommend according to sources who they get, but we will clarify and once the reports come. So this and the personal media today, of course, I not say anything where they trend, where they bring can to now. All right, so don't push down the aside. Now, another thing where they make rounds on the social media, perhaps you know about Dr. Samoa Kamara in Peking, a response to Adebayo. But let's play for now the clip we put, although na English a talk. After that, we go can explain to now. We'll do like a summary of the most important thing we talk. Le una geta. Not for you sabi English, now for people then yanda where they find a hard for understand the accent or even the English. So now they will can do for the favor day. Now let's put the clip up. Launa waiting a talk. All right. Okay. I think we don't get it now. All right.
Hey, I hope everyone is all right. Today I'm going to be replying to Adebayo's voice message that he dropped yesterday. And I've sat down, I've listened to this voice message, I've digested it, and it took me a long time for me to be able to like take everything in, and I've been able to do that, and I've been able to analyze in my head. And I said, no, let me drop a voice note and tell you guys exactly what I think about the voice message. He dropped 1 hour long voice message yesterday, and it was a crazy VN. It was mad. Trust me. I think that might just be one of his most, if not the most controversial voice note he has ever dropped. That voice message rattled a lot of people. Even I was rattled. Even me, trust me, nothing rattles me. Nothing scares me. I was like, whoa. What the fuck is going on? Is he right? But Let me start by saying here, if you're not psychologically strong, if you're not someone that accepts criticism, if you're not someone that takes a backlash, if you're not someone that take a flogging, you can't be a fan of Adebayo. You cannot be his fan because Adebayo does not play for a team. Adebayo he's no loyal to nobody. He hasn't got loyalty to nobody. The only person Adebayo is loyal to is what he's fighting for. And he doesn't fight for an individual. He will only fight for you if you're getting bullied. And the way how God made him is like, Adebayo can only fight for you, protect you, stand for you if you're fighting the fight he's fighting. That's it. If you start fighting what he's fighting, it doesn't matter if yesterday was praising you, calling you good names. Today you start cussing you, thinking, what? Is that the same brother? That's how he is, isn't it? So you need to be psychologically strong. And one thing I want people to know is that, like, this is politics. Politics is do or die. Take it from me. Do or die. It's either you're in it or you're not in it. That's just the truth of the matter. It's just the honest truth. That's politics right there. And yesterday, his voice message was really, really crazy. It dropped 1 hour VN coming for the APC, and His Excellency Samura hard. He was coming for my man hard. And I just want to start off by saying, Adebayo, I really appreciate your what do you call it? Your love for the country and your passion. That's the word I was looking for. Your passion, your desire. Anyone that's got common sense will know that whenever you talk, you love your country. You really do love that country so much that you want the best for that country. And anyone that's fighting the progress of that country, you'll fight that person. That's just the truth. People are getting upset because now you're cussing their favorites, which I was also upset because I love him. He's my dad. Everyone knows that. But the truth of the matter is, Adebayo, is as much as your passion is incredible, I love your passion so much. But one thing you need to know is that, like, in life, everyone is built differently. The way how you approach things, the way or manner of how you do things is different. But the most important thing is, like, the work is done. Let me give you an example. If a teacher give a mathematics problem in class and asks for people to solve it, everyone will have the answer, but the work can all be different. Maybe this person will have a different way of arriving to the answer, and this person, and this person, and this person. Not everyone has got the same mindset as you, the way you think to this stuff. Some people are different. Samura Kamara, his own politics is really different. But that does not mean that he's not fit for the job. That doesn't mean that he's not the right man. That doesn't mean that he's soft. That doesn't mean that he's letting people down. I feel like you're getting the wrong message. Because, like, there's some people here, like, let me give an example. There's some people, when you do them wrong, they will not come and fight you back. They will keep their mouth shut. But they have their own way of fighting you, and then you be miserable over them even touching you. We know that in Africa, where someone will be like, no, I'm not even going to fight them back, but I'm going to take matters into my own hands. They will never even fight you. They wouldn't even go to the police. They wouldn't even touch you. But because you have hurt them, they'll hurt you back. So everyone has got their way of fighting their battles. Samura Kamara is fighting. He's fighting this battle. One thing I know for sure is that Samura Kamara is fighting. And one thing I would disagree with you, Adebayo, is that Samura will not let down the people. I know you also believe that, but I know for sure that Dr. Samura, my father, he will not let down the country. He will not let down the people. Samura Kamara is not an idiot. Samura Kamara knows that the people have suffered for it. People have died for Samura Kamara. People have been killed, have been jailed. Some have been chased out of their country. There's no way Samura Kamara will let Marabio get away with this. He wouldn't do that. That one thing I know for sure. Samura Kamara fights his own battles differently. Yes, you expect him to be talking, making actions. You made a point that was very true. You said when Marabi went to the UN summit and start lying, you expect someone to come out and start debunking what Marabi, which is I was like, no, that's true, that's true. But maybe that Samuel Kamara has got links, my bro. Maybe he has done that behind closed doors. You don't even know. Maybe he has attacked her. You don't even know. I feel like I feel like the way how he's fighting, he's trying to when someone say, I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna beat you without staining my clothes. Do you get it? That's the fight Samurai is fighting. He's fighting this fight. He's fighting, he's gonna win this fight here without even raising a hand. He's trying to beat them in a very intelligent manner. That's what he's doing. And one thing I wanted to know about Adebayo is there is different routes to success. And Samura never used the routes that everyone uses. Let me give an example. By law, when you're not satisfied by law, when you are not satisfied with an election, you go to court. If Samura was a man that followed the suits, we should have been in court right now, and this case should have been dead. But he took his own route, and now his route is bringing him success. Samura did not go to court when they called the result. By law, that is the only route for you to get any justice or maybe like a re-election. But now we're in the process of getting a re-election without the court involving. See, that goes to show that this man is the way how he's fighting a different angle. He's fighting you, but you don't even know where it's coming from. After they rigged this election, I bet you my life, Marabio's planned was he's going to go to Samura and APC are going to go to court. If Marabio sleep and wake up today, he will not even be thinking that Samura Kamara was going to debunk Parliament with his people. He wouldn't think that. But you see, that's what's happened. So Samura Kamara is fighting, but the fight he's fighting is not the fight that people know. He's fighting his own way. And one thing I can assure you that everyone that is listening to my voice note, Samura Kamara is fighting. Samura Kamara is not sleeping. Samura Kamara is not letting this fight go. I bet you my life. Matter of fact, Samura Kamara has even said, he said, now this is not even my fight. And he said, now this is the fight of the people. I'm not involved. When the peace community, or whatever you call those morons in that country, the peace organ, I don't even know their names in it. When they went to speak to Samura, for Samura to let the guys go to the parliament or bygones, Samura said, listen, I'm not in charge. What has happened is beyond me. What has happened, I haven't even got the power to overturn this. Even if I agree, it will not work. What has happened is now the will of the people. So I can't say nothing. So it does not matter what you're saying, Samura Kamara taking pictures, It doesn't mean he's compromising with his dickheads. He's not doing that. Samura Kamara knows that this fight is bigger than him. You think Samura Kamara is stupid? Samura Kamara knows that people are suffering in that country. He knows he's the president. He knows he's going to take over soon. When I mean very soon, he's going to be the president of that country. That's the reason why they have not had an inauguration, because the only inauguration that's going to take place is Samura Kamara's inauguration. That's it. So he knows exactly what he's doing. That's one thing I want to know. That Samura Kamara is not a child. Samura Kamara knows what he's doing. Let the man cook. Let him cook. Adebayo and anyone else that's coming for Samura, just let my dad cook. He's cooking. When someone said, I'm cooking for you food, I'm making for you food, and they're in the kitchen, no need for you to be start cussing them. Oh, cooking. Just let them cook. He's cooking. Just let my man cook in it. He's gonna dish out soon. Yeah, let's let him cook in it. Just let Samura cook. Just let Samura cook. Voice note was crazy, Adebayo. I love you so much. You're very passionate, man. I like you a lot. You're a guy that I really, really, really fuck with heavily. I love you so much, my broski. But that message was a bit too much. I feel like you get carried away a little bit yesterday. I feel like you get a bit too excited. The things you were saying was mad. I know your intention. I know exactly where you're coming from. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Because you are a man of action. You're a man that likes to use your force. That's why whenever you talk, you said, if it was me, if it was me, if it was me. But my broski, it's not you. It's Samura. Let Samura be. Let Samura do Samura. Bro, trust me, he's my dad. If Samura fuck up, he's fucked. That's the truth. He ain't gonna do that, bro. Samura is not gonna do that. Promise you my life. He's not gonna do that. If Samura do anything dumb, he's fucked. He's fucked. And my grandma that you cursed yesterday, she's alright, man. It's cool. It's alright. It's cool. But my message to you, Mr. Adebayo, is just let Samura cook. He's cooking. Let him cook. He told you guys that he's in the kitchen, he's preparing the food for us. Let's wait. When he comes out of the kitchen and there's nothing in his hand, then we can start getting involved and start cussing him out. But for now, he's still in the kitchen, my bro. And it's not like we're not seeing smoke. We're seeing the smoke out of the kitchen. Like we're hearing stuff being chopped in the kitchen. Like we're hearing the pans are making noise. That means that something is happening. Now let him finish cooking. He's cooking. Let him cook. And trust me, he's cooking. By the time he's done cooking, my bro, you're gonna love the food. So yeah, that's my message. That's my response to Adebayo and anyone else that's doubting my thought. Samura Kamara. Let's keep the faith. Let's know that my guy, he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he is doing. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Thank you for listening. Share this voice note here because I wanted to reach Adebayo in it. Let him hear what I'm saying. Thank you very much, my people, and have a lovely night.
All right. So, Fambul, let me just break and down for we people in the key takeaway. One of the key takeaway na that you not got problem with Adebayo because for you admire Adebayo, you respect Adebayo. That is one. Secondly, you also want advice Adebayo say everybody different, everybody gets the way it affects in your battle, and that Samoa gets intelligent way how it affects in battle. Another thing back where he talk, where a point for notes, he say, in Papa will be the next president of the country. And the last thing where we go just take him, say, in Papa no go ever betray the people of Salon, the cause. So that's not the main key takeaway of all those conversations. Where me pull, of course, research can pull you on day, but at least for people there, this is not the thing where um, Dr. Samuel Kamara and Pikin respond. In of course, Adebayo directly, of course, they use some ash, like that F word they use them, and it take a easy with the course where say them course in Granny, where seems to take offense on that, ignore that, but in general, it seems as if na possible himself that man Adebayo because see most of the things the way they talk, they agree with at all. So that's the make rounds at the social media. As always, we know the left for now without we left for now at the dark. But one thing back where they make rounds at the social media before we come for us, we just want to use this opportunity again. If you're not the first in this for join we this na talking point platform. Me they bring kind of program, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. We the broadcast na two platform there. Right now within a TPP Leon, perhaps you say they watch and so, and we also did na YouTube. na Facebook at Talking Point platform. So consider for subscribe na TPP Leon and follow we na Facebook. But if we take to recommendation, we highly recommend you pay more attention on YouTube because we can put some content there where we not can necessarily put na Facebook. All right, now move go before. Another thing where they make rounds on the social media, where a lot of talk don't come out of this. Boku talk don't come out. Where all right, this is the last part of, okay, let's just read this part. Citizens that we all, citizens stress the importance of holding election manipulators accountable, equating them to coup plotters, a grave offense that should not escape scrutiny by the UK, EU, US, and ECOWAS as threatening civilian rule. So, this is not like the general feeling, the general atmosphere waiting people in the say. We need people, we need for all those people that were responsible, if they do an investigation and discover, then find out, yes, indeed, they rig the election, those people must be held accountable. But let's look at this appointment. Famble, what you are they saying on my screen? So this is another appointment from President Julius Maada Bio. This don't count so much talk na the country, the social media, and the country. That man will see then at the, I don't know if you at the left side, they see or at the right. For me on side, then where in the studio, I see at the right hand side. In a Alpha T Uri. Alpha T Uri na a seasoned politician, not to the first in this. In fact, if you follow Salon politics, you will know say Alpha Uri na be the then minister of education during Tijan Kaba in term Sabago education. Then be manager project day when the war just done. And when this government came into power, they also make I think the not transfer into two ministries, if I'm not mistaken. Then put on a health, then put on a education. I think the new cabinet where Maada Bio form, then kick them out. They no get no ministerial position. But what's interest you? What's going to be interesting? Maada Bio the appointer again. Well, I just read the appointment. Let's just read this appointment, a short one. The appointment say, appointment as presidential advisor on human capital development. I write to inform you that it has pleased His Excellency the President, Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, to appoint you as presidential advisor on human capital development office of the President. The terms and conditions of service is respect of your appointment will be communicated to you in due course. I am to congratulate you on your appointment and wish you success in the new assignment. All right, now the point here is this clearly, Fambule, there is a thing. Then get what's a white man gets a term we call integrity. Now, when you look at the word integrity, pan Creole, get word for it. It means respect. It means somebody where immorally upright. It means somebody where not they take foolish. It's so you get boku meaning, the integrity. The point why they make here is some of the politicians that thing where they call integrity, they not get it. That thing where they call integrity, self-pride, they not get it. This just to show you say majority of politicians, probably more than 99.9%, they are there for their pockets. You cannot imagine this person. I mean, what don't demote you, then go give you again. You can. I mean, what is the point? This man don't be minister. For that, for tell you say they cannot survive without politics. They cannot imagine them pulling for minister, then can put you don't demote you. Why would just forget? I mean, for your respect now. You be the teach, you be the lecturer. If you want to serve the country, you can go back off Frobe College, You go to University of Salon, you go lecture. But because they cannot survive genuinely without politics, free money, now that make any position them put in, they not get that pride, they not get that integrity, they not get no. Elect them molested and kick them because they know what they go for, not to for serve the people. But that's not for Alpha Roy. But when it comes to Mother Bio, people then blast Mother Bio, Bampado, and then there's up till now. They say, Bo Padima, you know the state of the country. You know, say money, no, they appoint people, rest specialist, coordinator specialist, commissioner specialist, paparazzi specialist. I mean, it's just too much bloated cabinet with no money for funding. No wonder that they levy tax left and right. What is this essence? What's in that this man, all man go no say na position, then just want epale it. This man, waiting a role again for they say advisor to human capital. This man, for let just if na other person, if na white man, believe me, them position an ethical. And then they take her. But you, I mean, this not demote. It's about they demote. They demote you. But apart from the way, okay, even if you don't get that self-pride or whatever, it's fine for you. But people and still look at the money where Salon government they spend just for maintain your office, for God's sake. Now, for the country's sake, you not go deny them position in your party. You not go deny and say no, the country, me an officer will take this position. You not go do her, no clap for you. We'll clap for you, say part there, I don't save with 1 cent. But anyway. It is scattered all over social media as always. They car with them for you. You know, it's quite interesting. I know a lot of people in the surprise. What's in this man want again? What he wants? What's in this man wants? All right. You know, I'm money making. Yeah, yes, indeed. Somebody they put it in a money making. Yeah, because what's the point? This is a job for the money for the boy, job for the boys. You know, you don't be minister 2 times during Tijanka by term. When you can at this government, they don't make you minister of education, minister of health. They don't put you there. Now they don't demote you. Still a taker. You don't get it sorry now say, no, you know what? I don't serve the country to the best of my ability. I don't say yes, other people and they, or at least for the current state of the situation, this Allah not take this. Wow. Yeah. Who's a salon politician then? God punish them. Now, Lord puts now they aside. I want to play for you one clip. I want to listen this clip while they can play to you or play for you. What can we analyze? Like I say, everywhere, all the major platforms there, all the social media, this particular message, they scatter the world today. But how is Salon connected into this? I know it's not the question and the way you go ask me, not to so. But first, before you can ask me a question, listen.
Breaking news this morning, dramatic developments happening in Israel. The militant group Hamas firing thousands of rockets into the country, smoke and flames seen rising from multiple sites that were hit.
The death toll is rising. Israelis seen taking cover as sirens wailed across the country. Israel declaring a state of war, saying a number of Hamas militants have infiltrated the country from the Gaza Strip. There are reports that civilians were barricaded in their homes, with Hamas gunmen going door to door in one Israeli village.
Benjamin Netanyahu calling it a murderous surprise attack, calling up reserves and warning that Hamas will pay a heavy price for its actions. Retaliation already underway. We have team coverage this morning, beginning with our chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz. Martha, good morning to you. And I mean, we're talking about a country completely caught off guard.
We sure are. The scale of these attacks, waves of attacks, are absolutely stunning. But perhaps what is most stunning is that Israel was apparently taken completely by surprise. This morning, Israel under attack. Palestinian militant group Hamas launching a massive, unprecedented military operation. From the air, firing what they claim are more than 5,000 rockets and long-range missiles, some slamming into cities in southern Israel. Sirens wailing, with Israeli cities now on high alert. Huge, thick clouds of black smoke in the sky, residents taking cover wherever they can. Israeli rescue services saying at least 40 Israelis killed, hundreds injured. Images on social media showing dozens of heavily armed Palestinians on motorbikes and in pickup trucks infiltrating Israeli settlements near the border, shooting at passers-by. Israeli TV reporting Hamas capturing at least 35 Israelis, including soldiers, holding them hostage. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declaring to the country, "We are at war and we will win," calling up tens of thousands of reservists. The Israeli defense minister saying Hamas is making a grave mistake, warning they will pay a heavy price, with fighter jets already pounding Hamas targets in Gaza. Allahu Akbar! Hamas's spokesperson calling the coordinated attack Operation Al-Aqsa Storm, telling all Palestinians to take up arms and fight, carrying it out in revenge and in retaliation for the way they say Palestinians are treated. Israel, of course.
And also, you don't see them videos there. They're all over the media today. That are the latest situation between Palestine, then gets a fraction what they call Hamas. Well, according to the international media, or they can call them terrorists, or even some parts of the international community, for example, the UK, the US, the European Union, they all brand them, they call them terrorists. They don't live on this for, decades, we all know. But the point is, how are you connecting to Sierra Leone? That's important to be. Few months ago, President Julius Maada Bio gets a meeting with the foreign secretary of Israel. You know what they discussed, not to say we count on that. The discussion was for go open an embassy in Jerusalem. One of the biggest problems by the peace between the Israelites and the Palestinians, now the capital. Now, according to the 1967 agreement, the East Jerusalem for be the capital city of Palestine. But Israel, the right-wing government headed by Benjamin Netanyahu, don't say no, Jerusalem will be the undivided capital of the Jew states, when are Israel. So that tension they still come out. Now, what Israel be done to do all of this time? In 2020, when Donald Trump be approved for make them move. In fact, officially, the United States position, they don't agree, they don't accept for say, that's not the undivided capital. Jerusalem is not going to be divided between these two people. In fact, the American embassy don't move from Tel Aviv, their main capital city, to Jerusalem. Now, Israel government done a rally among other countries in the world for make them move the embassy na Jerusalem. But who country they refuse? Some they move. The latest one, Salon agree for go establish an embassy not in Tel Aviv but in Jerusalem. Ukanaya, always when we talk the point of which we know and which you understand and the implication and the need, the love for the country. Salon don't agree for go open our embassy na Jerusalem. We can at this platform, we condemn them and we show the reason. Not so? A lot of people they will attest to that. Why make we show the reason? We know say this particular body, what they call Hamas, where they regard as terrorists, they're very powerful and sophisticated. Israel is regarded one of the most highly advanced countries in terms of security. The Mossad, the security forces, like we get the CIA or the whatever, the KGB, the FSB, FSU now, Ukraine, like where the MI6. I don't try for sure they grade them as one of the top notch. Yet still, Hamas infiltrate Israel by surprise. You see what happened today. Everywhere now Israel close. Everywhere. In fact, the country they're in a state of emergency, a state of war. So if Hamas get a potential for shake Israel, we get one of the biggest intelligence military in the world, where people and they go study, they go learn how to secure the country. Then we they go take. You remember Hamas won waiting Salon, not so? Hamas won Salon. Hamas won Salon for let we not go open embassy in Jerusalem. It's so deceitful when we see Dan, APC member of parliament, APC member, one APC guy, member of parliament, when them be fire and then kick the first time. Is sit down now we had. Then be the interviewer. It praise Julius Madabio the idea for go open an embassy na Jerusalem. I make it clear, I say, it's not bad for now we get a good relationship with Israel. If we get good relationship with Israel, we will benefit a lot. Because then we help in terms of technology, then we help in terms of agriculture, and we help in terms of irrigation, water. Because imagine Israel they're able to transform their salt water into fresh water. Then get that technology there. And the time where Israel be starts as a small country, as a small state, then begin malaria, then forget, then conquer malaria. So then we get a lot for benefits for them. But however, we get for get cautiously, smartly. Tel Aviv are the main capital city where the entire world recognize. Whereas Jerusalem is there on waiting question mark. 1967 peace agreement be said, and they divide this country. This particular space, Jerusalem. One part for be for Palestinian, the East Palestinian for be the capital city. But now Israel don't say no, the entire Jerusalem that they get her. So what's in we on day? We'll for go fet yourself, go put yourself in trouble. We get security. This is exactly where I be talk. I say we don't get security for Hamas. We don't get them. We don't get absolutely a country with the top-notch security that they overpower. So, in just, of course, this now something we get for take until weeks, days, if not months. Is gonna get for respond in kind, and of course, you see what they happen at the media. So, what's now we on how we go protect ourselves for go bigger no more. It go forget the relationship. Why we not go open the embassy in Tel Aviv? Why would they go create problem? Hamas be don't want Salon say, "Una not try that." Not so. We can't Tanaya. Una not try that. Hamas, the spokesperson, talk to Salon government, say, please, una consider. They actually not consider that thought. They not consider the thoughts. Nothing what they mean. Una consider that thought for go open an embassy in Jerusalem. Then also not get relationship with Israel. Then just one say, not to that side. Now, you see what they talk? Who politicians, they know they think, or if they think, then just they think short-sightedly, then just they watch the immediate benefits. The immediate benefits. We get protection against Hamas if we go up in embassy there. We get, we're not can just criticize or talk because we feel say one talk. No. Now, because we get some evidence for back them up, and go fire itself. Clear example, we don't can say today. So now that make a bring come for you, let you say see why we not for go open an embassy in Jerusalem. We go on, now we open with embassy. Now Tel Aviv, not tap the relationship good. And no problem with that. We go benefit as a country. But now we tap na Tel Aviv. Yes. That na me submission. All right, Fambul. Definitely we go open the line and give some. We'll take some call, but I just want I just want talk shortly. Yesterday, we make an appeal. Somebody, he said, "No calling him. I call full name because he say no under them calling him. Waiting at the name self. No call the full name. The person name and they call him surname. The person name Ismail Jallo is sent for we 27 EO 29 cent, like 28 EO. Ismail, we not call him name be Ismail Mboku, but he know himself. We tell you plenty. Thank you. And another person we then call Amara Kamara is a send 15 pounds. All right. So I mean, we glad the way we not dey respond to that that call day. We not go tire for bring them there to now. We will continue for do this work, but let we just put maybe in case you say for help, what you want to do, one paint the sky. Also the sky, one paint the sky. Though I want buy glass. My glasses are left on Ukraine. I never go Ukraine. You know, not as a politician, a politician they do. We want paint the sky. You know, so when I Ebola paint the sky, though I'm gonna take me but the Ukraine war, you know, the Ukraine war. But me not go now Ukraine are come on to so the Ukraine war. So now for support me not to lie. The Ukraine war, not so the Ukraine war, the one paint is sky. Anyway, Lord just put her just in case you are help we. We get we admin don't turn when Sonia in case you want send you are help we. Whatever, we got one bring more program there. We write a book on all the atrocities that don't take place. We cover that book there very soon. This now the QR code for Cash App, just in case you want Epwi. Lobby, you can just open the app, you can close to the screen, that go take you directly to the Cash App, and then you decide for donating it, you donate, we go really appreciate them because we get a lot of things that one count a lot of improvements, but we are limited, to be very honest with you now. As we decide for Axona, because we say the need is there. And this now the PayPal, just in case you want help with through PayPal. Again, at the same thing, you can open your phone in camera, you can close, it'll take you right inside your PayPal, and then you can able to do whatever you want for do there for we. And the last one, now Zelle, in case you want help me, if you with Zelle, if you are, if you are use Zelle, this now the number this, now you see now screenshot plus 14849085363. So these are the formats where anyone we use, definitely the money go reach you now. We tell now plenty thank you in advance. We don't forget we want paint the sky. Some part of the sky don't book. Don't depends on the for the one paint the though I got for go now Ukraine for go take me glasses and for read. I got what they read for now. All right, so Fambulen, now open the line. Now we get to now. Canvas. Just connect. Just a minute. Just give me one moment. Now we set up the line. Oh, okay. All right, just in case the line don't open now, we go to take the text them whilst yes, this one they come up from Grace, where they say it's true about these ministers, no respect and self-pride, it's all for themselves, another tax levy to the people with all these so-called positions. This no. All right. Okay. I think we don't get with first caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, good Mr. Komon-Tok. And they call from the US.
Yes, good afternoon.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you for all the way they do. Let me understand. I really appreciate the way Dr. Samuel and Bobo talk. The guy anyway, a good son anyway. The way we talk, they enjoy the audio way they play.
Okay.
They talk good anyway, very intelligent. The way we taking time for respond. Now so person for talk, you get for you think it's you want talk, not just type begin go. Anyway, I really appreciate for your work way they do. May God continue for guide and protect you and your family.
All right, thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, we appreciate
That's all.
you. Yeah. Okay, now we had another voice. Okay, we'll miss this one. All right. The line open. We'll take several calls. This person they say going to Ukraine need permission from Putin. What's it other than Putin? You don't need permission for Ukraine for go Ukraine. Man, I say we'll be don't study in another place. Eh? All right, slowly. Jallo, is a Gary Sef where they look where na locally made food they go up because of the Ukraine and Russia war. All right, and this one from Mary J, and also don't forget to display the Zelle number. Yes, Mary J, definitely. Yes, we'll go for the douane as time goes on. All right. Yeah, somebody they say Baba Kamara, Sarah J. Rollins. Yeah, at 9 nights now, Sarah J. Rollins, yeah, want to be ambassador to Israel for Papa God. Exactly, yeah, Baba Kamara, yeah, thank you. I've been listening to that interview there with Riyadh, where say in biggest dream for make go be ambassador na Israel. And in biggest dream. So he happy where President Bill endorsed agree for go open an embassy na Jerusalem. You see? Not to say no. Imagine a politician, he know the weight and he don't go to Israel. Me, I not go to Israel. Now just wait till I read and understand. Now, now I just analyze and not say not to the right thing, you know. But that man, that man will get that experience just because they're from pocket. He said, made them go open embassy. They support that 100%, you know. Yes, maybe they go up back. All right, okay. Yes, caller, the line open. Yes. All right, so we had this voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yeah, I call from Germany.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel say this embassy business, you know, with Salon Israel. I feel say na tactics, you know, na beautifully tactics, you know, for make the Israel don't go support them. You know what I mean? Eh? I saw me they get up. Na tactics, man. You know, I know if you say, you know, they want that with all their heart, but na tactics. If you see, if you do that, Israel go support them, so they will stay, you know, in power. You know, tactics, man.
Yeah, of course, nothing. They go for nothing. You know, they must go down promise. Israel go down promise and some things say we will happen on this one. Maybe the PR public relation with the United States. Mind you, United States and Israel then get a very, very strong relationship. Very strong relationship.
Me. I say now the bio government and they do not Israel. Now bio government and they will meet there. Now possibly going to say when I go meet Israel, something else don't go back to now.
Yeah, now
that tactics.
Then I know
by the grace of God, you know go work. You know Israel elect we go make you know we embassy, but the truth without the truth, nothing will last. You know, my brother.
Indeed.
You know. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Yes, now we had another voice. Okay, we'll do this one. Now we'll take some calls. This KK, they say, now that makes us say this so-called Papa no gets priority. What a shame, heartless people. Okay, now we they go up. Yes. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Hello? Whose side they call from? Okay. We'll call back. This one they come up from CBO. They say, Mr. Komon-Tok, you're right. Why is BO getting involved in that part of the world? How many Salon people them they live now Israel? We make the government one open embassy day. Yeah, thank you very much. That's a brilliant question. That's a brilliant question. Yeah, it's a brilliant question. Because the reason why you open a consulate, you open an embassy, now for protect the interests of your citizens. But how many Sierra Leoneans in they actually are Israel? That's a good question. How many of them? You know, very good question. That does tell you say it's not about the country interest, it's about lobbying, you know. This one they come up for Zainab C. What they say, imagine everyone is running away. He agreed to take our people day for killer. No, not open it, but then don't agree for openly. So you can just imagine the danger how they go try for provoke. This one they come up from signature. All right, so now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, the call from Dubai.
All right, so go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yes, I just want to give a contribution towards about that honorable way we talk about that place day for open, Israel for open, that ambassador day. This time they talk about our country. The politicians who get another country, they're not truthful to the people in another country. Just for your selfish interest. We in an episode where the plan, even that day the way they interview because of he want label to mother you for leg and job. Even when they support and tell about things the way they happen right now, it is support man you see yes and so in our government and this and that's and no able talk no sort of even when they ask now if this year mother you are going to see very good and the same as he the wish for that day. If you do APC and then they tell the people and say, at least see that conversation, at least see that interview, and that's to tell people at APCC, he will be a ambassador for that place in Jerusalem.
Israel.
See, Israel. So you see, so the politicians in our country, they're not truthful to the people there, just for your self-interest. Yes. It is labeled now. That could be something I don't begin labeling now to mother be now for the appointment from the go that side. And no saying aside when I just aside. And the people that don't write letters say level and the Salomon one of who pay any some tianda. In say why mother be for listening people then they and not for listening there. That's now for the country you go for, not for them. You know. So I'm really glad that back we come on this talk here again. For letting back go listen and see what that video for let you go see. It's just how we go put connect to country. Locals are those small force to not get strong.
All right. Anyway, thank you very much. If you want to expand, you can call back. Lower add another voice. Yes, call outside. The call from. Whose side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, whose side they call from?
Hello?
Yeah, whose side they call from?
They call from Waterloo, Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Okay, you get 2 minutes plus.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening.
Yeah.
How do evening? How do evening?
Thank you. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm waiting on my suggestion. Madam, all the things the way they go and do now, I don't see that tactics nobody play for that. There is a like they come together so that they go say this man a lawyer so that he will continue in seniorship for 5 years. Hello?
Yeah, you did live.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for your
Now
contribution.
the tactics not the way we want play. Yeah. Thank you too.
Yeah. All right, okay. We'll take a few more calls and then we'll wrap up the program. This one, they come up from Abdullah Jallo, where they say, what is the problem with Alpha Wuri accepting the position of advisor to the president on capital development? You guys just like to criticize people for no reason. All right. This one, they come out from this one, they come out from Metso. All right. Now we add another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening. Me, Ahmed, I call from UK.
All right, Ahmed, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Hey, brother, thank you so much. Now they do a very great work with the social media and the advocates. You see, Sierra Leone politics and the politicians, brother, we thank God for the social media today. At least you open with eye and UNASEF do a very good, a great effort for make all the channels for make the whole world there. You see, brother, we do mistake. The mistake we do, first of all, for look at Madabio type being really be a leadership for rule a country. And a very big mistake. People they sleep over that kind incidentally. Apart from the party elector for make it be leader, we could look at the man in career. In a whole country. Now look who will end up to. People don't understand this. This is not about APC or SCPP or North South. No look at what they happen. Few people then just galvanize themselves, institutions them, just the time for siphon the people them, for them and go benefit themselves. May they reap the nation. Now in they happen today. Now these people know they see. No could move on. No, how will they move on? Where then cracks are they? How will we go reflect to the future tomorrow? It's sad. If you look where the country talking this Muri guy. What's he want again? Imagine them people there. The same circle of politicians, We sit down, we see what they happen exactly. Then people they buy that idea. For anybody who thinks Mother be a way we change that country. It's not dream, it's a dream. Brother, just look at the past 5 years. What may you see? What exactly may you see? This guy not get that know-how. He not get the leadership skills and quality for change that country. It's not possible. Not by magic, me brother. We got to just face the reality. I know a lot of people, some of brother and sister, they don't know why I read this. Then go feel sad. They feel saying I hate the country or we hate this man. No. We just look at the reality on the ground. Brother, there's no two way about it. Some of you are talk all the talk. Me, I don't belong to no party. But by look of things, believe in me, this particular government, this particular regime, these guys, they are very incompetent. For saying them go change things. Now it's not possible. Now that make this man, he results into bribery. He makes sure that he capture all of the stakeholders. But look at the military. Look at how he promotes them. Look at the money we give them. Look at the PRC. Look at the statistics. We increase all the salary. What make if you say Samura Kamadi na court today? Now plan work. There's no case against this man, but just because he know what he want to do towards the election, and that make it take all the routes and for make the disciple this guy, including certain lawyers, they know it. Who they follow the case? Which case if you say this man gets? We be said overall indict up to 3 hours now. If the reality really shows on the ground, even in the writing, but no, but na game plan, na technique, man, this guy, he really gets, he gets to some extent like we say a blessing also. Because for me come back and for rule that country after all what all happened during that lieutenant just promote himself to brigadier general. When Strasser herself will not be head of the junta, they still remain captain. So it tells you how divisive, how clinical Madam Uday. You know, this guy, I don't understand. You know, some of his supporters, me, I'm not a fan of her, actually. I will be wish for make it succeed. I will really be happy because I'm a country. I don't care whosoever the leader, as long as success come there, I will be happy. But by the look of things, with what did happen, with that kind of crackdown, that kind of force way they apply for really, you know, marshal people, hold people unlawfully, seize their freedom, seize their liberty. You know, unharmed prisoners there. From that time, I just broke down. When these things start happening, the first month, why me think say Kamara Imadi in prison? This guy not get case. Now plan work because the guy be so vocal. From in 3 months, and this guy begin criticize and I need 5 weeks for silencer. They mean him, my brother. He go up, calm down. The blood of them innocent people that we died. Then they fight this government, and this man not get for go free. My brother is tough. Mr. Komon-Tok is tough for somebody for take innocent life. Me and you, when I really just people them, we could just reflect back. It's tough. People know they see all of these things, but there are certain people they kill innocently. Let's assume them protest or whatever. Did they need to die? No. And look, how many of them die? If you say them people that their soul, their blood go rest, anybody will think so, well, make it think again. You get for fast and pray and reflect, make it see how them people like for fight back. Mother be not get for go free. I tell you, no matter what, if you get for go free, but in old age, in end, you get for good. My brother, innocent people, you kill them. Because in bear the responsibility. Because nine are the fountain of honor. You know, because all of the way get the act here today, nine get for bear the responsibility if you campaign, when the campaign case. Nine they look at, going at the head. Look what happened within the country. You know, nonsense killing. With this man in 5 years. This don't ever happen. Even after the war, even during the war, we people and die. But after the war, when we don't go to democracy, from Tijan Kamai, we get says that Tijan Kamai, you tell we rule, at least he had overpower. You know, nobody see them kind of thing there. For the past years now, maybe 20 years now, Tijan Kamai 2 term and let's go, all the see them kind of killing there lawfully. Until now, and look what is happening now. Economically, we are down. You know, socially, morally, everything. Why make it think say all of them are because they are coming to play? Because of what did happen. Some people, and then these are the way of venting the anger. We don't be getting in there. Although it's think about them, the provoking kulunku, but we don't be getting kind of cause. And Eskroma, of course, then cause then the so few people them, but nobody pay attention because by and large, you see, things if they do somehow better than this time. But this time is the worst. This is why social media they come to play. You see, they make people like una voice now, they go far. Because the one way they in the country, they are not acting. They're not supportive. Look at the social media, look at the newspaper there. Follow what's in the right. Look at the AYV, the journalism. They just concur because they know they ask questions. They know they ask clinical questions. Then no, when the guys don't hear them for talk, then they support. Look at Mother Baby, they go snap with a 100 million, loan. When you look at that loan, what it entails? Now just a school for fish like foreign students. When are the students are responsible for their own education? Not to even government. Now they go to because the woman always go the project. Now Ghana woman, now Ghana the project.
Yeah, I see that an agent.
Like an agent.
I got to bring down tonight.
You know, so you see that kind. When you read, when I go yesterday, I read wide over that loan day. It's funny for see this man go to map day. Now so that mark this guy motherland city can rob the off. They all go to map day. Then they try for propagate things like say things are moving for the common man. They feel say the government they do well. We forget for more we pull eyes power what they happen now. My brother, let me tell you true. Nothing not get for move on is this political impasse not settled. It not go easy for this man. What's it make if you say Mother be the bribe all them parliamentarians here for me? The last way also Mohamed Bangura, not say the 12, the APC parliamentarians and they go.
Yeah.
He gets confident. Now they go for good day. Now lie at one better. Make it put money because you know what they want. Why want they force people for go to parliament? For no selfish need. Because you talk publicly, but you not going to happen because they know what's in the lose. They just want to legitimize this person. But this is not about Samura Kabara. This is they beyond them. My brother, we may use come on, Mr. Komon-Tok, we at the West. When which man get doubt over certain things, especially when it comes to democracy nowadays, they get some. What's happening now? We come to the show. We all see. If not, we all be no, so we'll be happy with mother being first 5 years. Believe me, now we will jubilate for an athlete. They are not going to come. The white people are not going to come with. But people they support the idea because we see what's happening. Broad daylight. From the registration, it never happened. 2 weeks. That never happened.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
The 2 weeks. They print this card.
The 2 weeks.
Not to Greece.
The 2 weeks. The 2 weeks. It really short. That was one of the red flags. The 2 weeks for registration.
Mr. Komon-Tok, even the me I gave for 18 years. My sister, they don't vote. They go register. They not even their names are not even come. I say one man called me one day. He say the name not come, but they get the slip. They not say if you get slip, make we go vote. It not happen. They say if you get the slip wrong, you go vote. When they begin to pressure them, they say as you get slip or somebody can identify you the vote. They no green vote. So why make if you say they bring all the style there?
All right, thank you.
Plan work,
thank you very much, brother.
Work. You see, so we got to be critical in thinking, not to say we hate this guy, we know how many the government go before. But again, not to the MCC money in our problem. Now the way things are, we're not going to accept the wrong so that we sweep the wrong under the carpet. If you sweep the wrong or the dirty under the carpet, it is smell back, the smell go overcome the place. Now this will be try for correct now. But it takes me and you, all of us as Sierra meaningful Sierra Leoneans, we could put tribe, party color aside. We could just sacrifice for once, for we could clean the system, so that any other person in the future, they will not say, this thing, we could not even try ourselves. So getting rid of that situation, then commissioners, they will say, we do not give the absolute power. The constitution, people will say it's bad. It's not too bad, Mr. Komon-Tok. The constitution, if they come at me, they want kill old man. If I don't, they do one, let's show. But because it's reasonable. When it's come up, if you say, okay, anybody who come and says, I kill, arrest them, it will get that powerful. So we don't do so. So the constitution, by and large, is not too bad.
Okay, my brother, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
Again,
we go give you another opportunity another time. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you very much, Mr. Komon. I do appreciate exactly what you do. And of course, I will get in contact with you and we will try to do something. Thank you very much.
All right. Now we had another voice. Now the last call is yes, caller. Who said the call from? Now the last call is.
Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you, sir?
Glory be to God. Who said the call from?
I call from US.
All right. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the good work you do. May God bless you. To start with, I want to make we, the Salon people, more we get confident. Say, this election, no matter what they do, the true results, where we, the people, vote for, it will come on and do. Now, these results, now they don't want to make it come out. All these bribe, they go bribe parliamentarian, they go do this, they go do that. All they don't want to make these results come out. But even as APC don't put their foot down, say they don't get problem with Madabio. Not to Madabio, then get problem with. Me, I wonder how they call this peace talk. Say then go peace talk between the government and APC. I believe say the reason because between the government because the government are the pick ECSL because APC always talk and say now ECSL then get problem with. Make ECSL pull the results where people then vote. Now you know what they want. Pull the results, disaggregated results, polling station by polling station, district by district, center by center. With the RRF form them, let them recount. If not true say Madabio win, then go accept and work with them. But they're not agree for one. And one thing we know about this power per government, this power per anything we do not get evidence for. Anything we do not get evidence for. Then go direct them foot stay because they not get evidence. We see them Paulo in case. We then go attack Paulo and say Paulo go kill the president in a state house. Paulo say no, this is not true. They say hey, not true. Then destroy the one piece of the people with trial upon trial upon trial. Simple. They say, okay, thank God, CCTV camera day na State House. When they record everything what happen. On a produce this camera, yeah, because I know the only witness where Paulo begets. After I don't keep the man for over 1 year or 2 years now prison. They say, on a produce this CCTV camera. There's like the evidence. On a produce this evidence on a get. They refuse to produce this evidence. Say at the end of the day, after I don't waste the money time, they left the man. Now the government say, a pardon them. Now the same thing they don't do back again with this COI. They call COI, they make all kind of big talk with this COI. How APC corrupt, APC this, APC that, APC that, nappy them, APC na this, APC na that. For try for blindfold the people them. They can't find out, say, always they're talking a lie. In fact, then corrupt pass because right now they don't get evidence. But right now, there are a lot of evidence where people say this SLPP power pardon corrupt pass any other government in the history of Sierra Leone. The Africanist press prove them. Done the Auditor General where the control where they audit the government for the country. Lara Telopias in deputy. Mr. Tamba about what I will call him. Then prove them say this government corrupt past anything. What this government not like what they do, then go after this woman for the first time in Salon history or the world history. Then sack the woman. Then say the woman with mixed pan 2-3 dabu. Then put the woman in immediate suspension, which is not right. They don't get no evidence. Today, they don't set up a tribunal. It's over 2 years now. Tribunal no come out. What do? They go take somebody they can put for the first time in the history of Salon and the history of the world. This post what they can put as auditor, not refuse for audit the president in office, the first lady in office, and the vice president in office, because they don't want to make them be exposed. So this is a problem. So they don't say there is no way. So what did they do? They just write 2 lines. Fitai we, the Salon people them with 2 lines say they don't left the CI people them. Come on, how not gonna do so? We don't waste the money, the country money. We don't waste them for investigation. We not say we not be the investigate nothing. Not just suppression and intimidation. We have tried to do to the opposition. Now make we not do anything today. You see, now the people that don't become so annoyed, they go vote una out. They una try for use the same power una get, the soldier man there, the policeman there, don't una turn the election, say, what you want me, Mame Connect for announce, and Mame Connect go announce. They count the result, they don't count it. They don't tell the result and the district it, the Mame Connect go announce winner. Also, Mame Connect pull out results, we announce. If this country, if this government be wants peace, trust me, therefore join the opposition, the international community, and all the other groups them will call for make Mame Kone pull the year results. But because to not want Mame Kone do that, now make them join that fate day. But find some but APC. APC wants peace. APC don't talk and say now the results they want. If they get the results, they prove and say they lost the election. Then
All
they
right.
work with the government.
Thank you very much,
You
brother. Thank you for your contribution. Lord, we squeeze this last lucky caller. This is not the last one. What can you say? Lastina. You know Lastina? You know Lastina? All right. Okay. The Lastina don't run away. Okay. All right. So, Fambul, we've come to the end of the road. At least we don't listen to some brilliant contributions from different people. Then we they able broke things in for me. Sometimes it's fine for people to talk. Well, we can just talk now. Yeah? It can appear as if perhaps we just want to talk. But when we open the line, and mind you, when we open now, they open up for everybody. We don't know the people that they call. We don't have affiliation with them. The number they already tap now. They click on. So which means if you agree, if you disagree, or you get a contrary view to waiting person day, you're welcome for call and clarify. This platform is not about APC, it's not about SLPP, it's about Salon. So if somebody talk, If you see something not correct, it hurt your party and you get evidence for that, feel free and call. For what we self-understand, what we know. This is not the bit about democracy. All right, so Fambulen, we don't close the line, please. We tell the one that we the struggle for call plenty tanky, and the one that we don't call again plenty tanky. Definitely tomorrow we come with the program The Way Forward. We go next week Saturday with the count Inter-Religious Council. Yes, a big announcement, not so. Now na be selo we count there. You know, we listen to now. When I can tell we do something, we do. Now the reason we make it take a little bit longer for count the Inter-Religious Council because it be difficult to get the number. It be very, very difficult. We struggle, but finally we don't get them. I talked to the Secretary General of the Inter-Religious Council. I talked to the Vice President of the Inter-Religious Council. We get a fruitful discussion. These people, one of them, Iwokanaya, one of the Vice President of the Inter-Religious Council, Iwokanaya Saturday. You don't give me assurance. You don't give me word say. You can't talk to Salon people. All the misconception, the misinformation, where people are all, they say they can't talk all. But there are things where I know behind the scene, you know, if you know, what we can talk sometime, we talk from a well-informed position because when I don't put you in a very good position, we are in people and they tell you something then confining we. Suppose they tell you, say, please, I don't let me name go, not call me name, I don't work this. Certain thing they will know. If Naya would put a number every day, believe me, it's not the good. It's not the good for the image of the country. I'm telling you, it's not the good for the image of the presidency. That's not factor they tell you. But why we can just keep again? Because when person confide in you, not give further details, not give further evidence, you will still, not to say you doubt the credibility of the person, but you're not sufficient enough for count, you know. So then we can clarify certain things, and when I get the opportunity, definitely for asking questions on Saturday. Tomorrow we come with the way forward. We don't know that we don't know the politicians that will go for it. We still be behind the scene. We'll try to organize. Let we see what they'll come. But we'll get one lady from one activist. We don't they get some organizations there where they don't build na UK as well as na salon, women's empowerment, youth employment. But anyway, we'll count on tomorrow inside Wukaipi, and if we can do light more on the way forward. I'll just take few texts in, then we'll run Komon-Tok. This one they come up from Mr. Komon-Tok. All these appointments where the president they make the international community just laugh at me because remember where the Minister of Lands be Dana 98.1 where is the government 280 million. Yeah. This one they come up from marriage. They say more appointments with no money in the country. Instead, they keep taxing the people. All right. All right. Now some people can get phone. Look at the guy they write. He say then they appoint waiting Congo specialist. Congo specialist. Then I again. All right. This one, Michael Leby, where they say, thank you, son, for putting the record straight. You are a very wise and courageous, Thanks again. We love you and have enough respect for your family. Long live your dad, Mr. Samurai. Salon. All right. Okay, so Fambule, Tona Plenty, Tenki, these other names we will call all Isata Dumbuya, Maria Makoroma, and Aisha, and Gloria, Kelvin Sisse, and would again Signature, Teresa Williams, and Samuel Kabia, G4, and Marion Williams, Mohammed Banks, All right. Okay, guys. All right. That left for now. We'll come back to my Patricia Orward, Sylvester Momodu Foya Kamara, Alpha Bangura. All right. Okay. So we run common. I know the zoo. Oh, they won't come on. I will come back tomorrow, definitely. So we'll see you tomorrow. All right. So now, bye.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.